Welcome to Cruise Kibitz, where we give you all the advice that you didn't ask for. What's up, everybody? My name is Kiki, and I am from Team Reese Travels.
I am Cheryl. Ooh. I am Cheryl, also known as Sig Cruiser.
And I am Siobhan from Parker's on the Go.
And together, we are Cruise Kibitz. And let me tell y'all, we got something to talk about today. We got something to talk about, right, lady?
That's right.
Look here, y'all. I just wonder, is there anybody out there that has a least favorite cruise line? Because we talk about cruising, we talk about our favorites. We ain't never talked about our least favorite. Look, I see a hand down there.
Already, she ready to go.
Already. Girl is ready. It's me. It is me.
Yes.
Standing in need. It's me.
Pick me.
So yes, obviously these ladies have some things to share about their least favorite cruise lines today. And so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Miss Cheryl, since you were so eager to get your hand up. Tell us. First, tell us why.
Well, first of all, let me say least favorite to me means just that. So it doesn't mean, because I will sail any ship at any time. If somebody gives me a free cruise, I'm sailing. I don't care what ship it is. So there's no cruise line that I dislike enough to where I'm saying I'll never sail this line again. So I haven't experienced that, but there are, a couple that, I'll just wait. I can just wait.
Not a couple.
And one of them, and the one that I'm going to name first is like, and I know every time I say this, I expect, stones to be thrown at me or, somebody to carry me off to be burned at the stakes. But so Royal Caribbean is just not my favorite. I could do without a little Royal Caribbean.
Oh, that's interesting.
You gave Royal Caribbean like a 20-year break, and they still couldn't get it right for you, Sid. Dang. Come on, Royal.
Well, okay. And then even with that, there's a caveat.
Okay.
Because, I will sail Icon of the Seas at any time.
Yes.
I'll probably start the seas.
Mm-hmm.
But another side to that is if they drop those prices.
There you go.
Say it again.
I mean, y'all heard the last episode. These prices ain't pricing.
And I'll explain why. For me, with Royal Caribbean, it is from mainly a gluten-free food experience. Mm-hmm. I just have the least favorable food experience, gluten-free food experience on Royal Caribbean than than any other line. For me, it's not as solo friendly. Like when I cruise solo, I'm not really looking to hang out, with people. But from time to time, I do like to chat. It just seems like it's harder to socialize as a solo on on Royal Caribbean than other lines. So those are really my main two reasons, and especially because Royal Caribbean, especially like their larger ships, you all have some great food options, and I'll be over there hating. When we cruised together and we was at Playmakers, I didn't say anything, but I was hating because y'all had all these options, and I had to pay, and it just seemed like the person at the server at the time, she just did not care. She looked like, you can't get that, so okay, whatever, what you want. It's like she doesn't care about, finding something good for me. It's like, you can't eat. Okay, sucks to be you. Okay, can I take?
Oh,
So that's what it felt like.
Don't do my friend like that because we saw her on Icon. She was like, you were with those two ladies, right? I was like, yes, I was. You remember that? Yeah,
did she offer you gluten-free options though?
Not for me. She knew I needed all the gluten, honey. But yeah, she was there. She remembered us. So not too much of my girl.
Yeah, I was really hating at Playmakers because I mean you all have some really great options. But those, and like I said, I don't hate Royal Caribbean, but it's just I just have better experiences all around.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna come back to you because I know you said you got a couple, so I know you got another one. But I'm gonna come back because I want to hear what Siobhan's least favorite cruise line is and why.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a least favorite or is it just I don't get it, and I think it's more of a I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Norwegian, I've tried twice. Okay, and one time I'm giving them a pass because I was a little sick, so I wasn't at my full 100% capacity. But that second time, no, I don't get it. I'm with you with the food. Now I eat gluten, and the gluten wasn't glutening. Okay, I don't understand. The wings was soggy, and the only food that was passable was really like the paid options, the steakhouse. I really just don't understand their model. I don't understand their vibe, and I'm trying to get it, and I'm trying to understand. And there are people that I actually talked to on the ship that was like, "Hey, it took me 3 or 4 times." I'm like, "I'm not about to give you my money 3 or 4 times before I figure out if I like you or not." I gave you a second chance. Now, daggone it, if you ain't figured it out by then, I don't know what to tell you. But 3 or 4 times. But they were like, "Hey, once we book the suites," I'm like, "That's why you like it." Because you're booking the suites.
Yeah.
What about us commoners that don't book suites?
Us non-haven cruisers, what can we do?
Non-haveners, what are we supposed to do here? So I don't know. Like the Viva, I felt like I had a little more downtime than I expected to have, and it was harder to find things to do. I didn't understand the ship model as far as the layout of the ship. I felt like there were a lot of things that were just crammed in or afterthoughts. And in the evening hours, it got better. But, at least the food was good on that one. With the Sky, and I know it's an older ship, and I understand that we were on a specialty cruise. We were on a repositioning cruise. It's still it wasn't giving. The time on the ship wasn't giving. The cabin was okay, but like I said, I understand it was an older ship. The food just was not good. There was nothing that made me say, I have to do this again. So for me, it's not a hate, but it's I don't really know about that one.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm confused about it too.
Yes.
But even they market this freestyle cruising thing, but when I read everything, it sounds just like other cruises. They got shows, they have dinner. I mean, I didn't notice it. I guess you don't have to pick a dining time or whatever, but what makes it freestyle? I don't understand.
But you kind of do because it's like any other cruise. All the popular dining times are going to fill up. People are going to just go to dining at 5 or 6 o'clock because they want to go to shows. So it's freestyle, and you don't have to make reservations, and you could probably go to whatever dining room you want. But at the same time, you're gonna go and wait if it's a popular ship or if it's a full sailing. So you definitely gotta time everything out, and don't even get started on the kids club situation. I'm praying for you, sis, if RJ the kids club situation, I can't figure. I don't know. For me, it's a lot of wasted time where you could be doing something else, or there could be things to do that weren't. I spent more time in the casino because I was really bored.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, I had great sailing, but in the casino, but I didn't want to spend my cruise in the casino.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. So.
Oh man.
So are you going to give it another chance?
I mean, another chance, because I already gave it another chance. So
the lady said you need 5 chances, right? In order to
money to be giving somebody 5 chances. 3 strikes and you out. So we got one more go at it, okay? One more go.
There you go. Oh my God. That Cheryl has a face right now. And I can't tell if it's a face of agreeance or a face of I'm so ready to tell y'all this other cruise line that I can't stand either, or what. Like, tell us what this face is, Cheryl.
I think that this face is a little of both, really.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait to tell you that I agree with Siobhan. Yes.
That makes me happy.
So NCL is my other, not so favorite. And to be honest, I don't know which of those two are my least favorite. They're probably about a tie, so they both come in last place for me. So, but NCL, I would say, again, the gluten-free food experience. The gluten-free food was good, but this cruise line, at least on the ship that I was on an older ship, which again that may be a part of the experience too, but I was on an older ship on the Breakaway. And it's like, every cruise line, like when you go to the dining room, they, prefer or, tell you to order in advance for the next night so that they can, have things prepared. But even if you don't, usually there's something that you can get. But on NCL, when they say order 24 hours in advance, you better know what you're going to want 24 hours in advance and go ahead and order. Because, it's like, and especially that's the first ship that I ever had to order pizza 24 hours in advance. So
that's wild.
Yeah. And then when I did that, so they brought me pizza. I ordered a pepperoni pizza, and I got it the next day without any cheese. So it's like,
they say you get no gluten or no cheese.
Pepperoni. You didn't say pepperoni and cheese.
When do you go to a pizza place and say, I want, sausage and cheese or pepperoni and cheese? I thought cheese was a given. I've never said something and cheese.
Even Crazy Bread come with cheese on it.
Pizza said, "Don't do me, okay?"
So they messed up the order. Well, I assume I'm just assuming that they thought that I was dairy free as well, because some people with gluten issues are dairy free, but I didn't say I was dairy free. It wasn't written on my booking that I was dairy free. I didn't say no cheese or anything. So I'm guessing they just assumed, and then. So if I wanted to correct it, of course, I got to order 24 hours in advance. So I can't get another pizza until the next night. And that was the last night of the cruise. So,
that confuses me too, because what if you don't order 24 hours and do they just not feed you? Like, they're just not going to give you, like, I don't understand.
Well, you're always, no matter where, every cruise line, you can get basic, you can get a steak, you can get grilled chicken, and you can get like salmon or something.
Okay.
But
so you just got to pick from the basics then.
But honestly, when you cruise, do you just want to get, baked chicken? Exactly.
I want the flambe and the a la mode and the I
can go on any cruise, and no, I'm not going to starve. I'm going to have something to eat, but I want something other than just the basic chicken and steak. That takes the fun out of cruising if I'm eating the same thing I eat at home all the time. So,
So I know this has nothing to do with the cruise line that you dislike, but I do wonder, what has been your best cruise line gluten-free food experience?
Oh, that's going to be, I'm going to have to say number 1, 2, and 3. And number 1 and 2 may be a tie. Celebrity and Version.
Okay, I just want you to say my girls' names. That's it. They're my girls right there.
Yeah, both of those. Either of those, and it's hard for me to now Pooh. I did have Celebrity above version, but after my second sailing of version, I'm like, man, I don't know. But so it's like both of those are neck and neck.
All right now.
And then my third is always going to be Carnival. Carnival has the gluten-free. They have the comfort food. I can get some good gluten-free macaroni and cheese and fried chicken, all of that stuff. So yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought Disney was gonna be in that list somewhere. No, listen, no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The food was good. It was tasty, but was it the best over those two? No.
I have to agree, because I think Disney, as far as you're paying for their specialty, which is they are a specialty cruise line, but they still have a long way to go with the free food. I think it is very hit or miss. There's not any, and I'm saying free, because honey, Palo will be Paloing, okay?
Listen, Palo is gonna do what it's gonna do every time.
Every time. Because you gotta get good.
Yet.
But
you gotta hit Palo next.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Especially at brunch, though, because you get the best of both worlds at brunch. But the regular dining restaurants, I ain't pressed. I ain't really pressed. But you gotta go somewhere, because there ain't no buffet open.
It is very hit or miss.
Yeah.
And that's disappointing for a cruise of that caliber.
It is. Yeah.
So I got a question for both of you. You kind of touched on it a little bit already, Siobhan, but I'm interested in what Cheryl's going to say too. You've mentioned your least favorite cruise lines, but you said that you would go back to Royal if you could go back to Star or Icon. So like, what is it about it, those particular ships, or I'd say Icon, because we know you sailed on Icon already. What is it about that ship that's like, even though this is my least favorite line, I would go back for that?
Two, food and see, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. The Overlook. Those.
Okay.
Now they did have better food options or more food options, especially around the ship. The problem with when we went on Wonder of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas, the pizza place, they had good gluten-free pizza at the time. Now, I don't know what happened to that on Icon now. That I don't know what happened.
But what it was. Because I even was like, girl, get that pizza on Wonder, not on Icon.
That was different on Icon. But that pizza from Wonder of Seas, that was at the Hideaway Beach there. The pizza out there, it was so good. But yeah, so they have better, especially the Aquadome Market.
Yeah.
Day and just have a different option every day, because I'm not one in the first place. I really don't like going to the main dining room, because first of all, I'm not a big meal person at night, so I can just get a little bowl of something and I'm good. So I did like that they have those type of options. They had things just different options around the ship, plus I can go just hang out in the Overlook. In their production shows. That was my cruise right there. That's all I needed. And 1400, that was my cruise.
Every night. You shut that place down every night. I think it's the same for me, like the spaces and the food. But yeah, definitely I found my favorites. I think I found my favorites so much I almost didn't get to see the whole ship. And I still don't think I would have been able to see like everything in that week's time. And I kind of like that about Icon, but also she kind of too big. So I think I'm going to step back down to Wonder still being my favorite royal ship, just because that's my girl. I think she give you just enough and not too much, okay? Yeah. But I would do it again just to get to experience it from a different standpoint, like maybe family versus cruising with friends, or you know what I mean? Just seeing where they evolved over the past year. I would definitely do Icon again.
Yeah. Absolutely, I would. And that's something that comes up a lot, right? Like when the Icon had all of this just crazy hysteria around it, because Royal marketed it so well for 2 whole years.
Yeah.
Everybody that you talked to when you got off of it, at least for me, was like, did you get to see everything? Did you get to see everything? Well, here's the thing. Did I lay eyes on everything? Probably.
Yeah.
Not really get to enjoy everything. Absolutely not. There was no way you can enjoy a ship that size every single space in 7 days only. And I think that they were probably a little bit intentional in doing that, right? Because you like it so much. Cheryl even said it's not even it's one of my least favorite cruise lines, but I would go back for that. I think they did a good job. They did what they were supposed to do for that.
Exactly. They did their job on that one. Yes.
Question is, Siobhan, is there anything about Norwegian that says, yeah, I'll come back for that?
I like on the newer ships. I actually like the cabins and I like the food on the newer ships. The show that I saw, I think it was only one show that sailing was Beetlejuice. That was really good. I enjoyed it. So their shows, from what I saw, was good. There's nothing that's just I have to even be like it's tugging at me. Because even in their casino, I ain't even really like the casino. I just hung out in the casino because I didn't really know what else. I ain't like the layout of it. I ain't like the feel of it. It didn't feel like a casino. Like, and even listen, getting on the ship, you walk into the casino. Who does that?
Really?
Yes, on the Viva. When you get on the Viva, you walk onto the ship into a corridor, and as soon as you're around the corner, there is the casino and the elevator bay.
Well, that is different.
So that takes away from the pizzazz of the grand. Yeah, you know what I mean? So like this, oh man, I'm on this ship. It's so dope in here. Like, why design it like that? Put it in a position to where I'm in awe and amazement of this ship. And then I'm going to be a little bit more excited. If I got to walk into a blank wall in the elevator bay, honey, ain't nothing enticing me to come back to this. Like, where am I right now? What did I sign up for? Because that's what I felt like. I was like, there was nothing to hype me up. There was no like, hey, welcome aboard. Even Celebrity was like, hey, come on in.
Right. Remember them ladies dancing on the summit?
Yeah.
Girl, when we got on Norwegian, that was like the steakhouse is on deck 12, and if you want, you can upgrade to a steakhouse. Girl, you trying to sell me something? I just been on
not an upsell on my first step on board
and show me where the bar is. You could at least said that first.
You ain't even sent me to my muster station yet.
Trying to give me, and they give you so much paper before you enter. Before you enter the terminal, hey, Kids Club is here. Then, hey, sign up for the steakhouse dinner here. Then, hey, if you need drinks, go here. You have like a stack of papers this thick before you even get on the ship because there's somebody posted at every turn.
Sound like work.
It's a job. It's a job. See, now I don't know. I might not like it.
Oh, Lord, we didn't talk about it going back now. It might not get 3 stripes.
Now, I will say I'll try it again. Well, first of all, I am trying it again because I have a group cruise on the Epic now, and they are going through refurbishment in April of this year. So, yes.
Are they gonna take them to it?
I was a little concerned, but I saw that it's going through refurbishment, so I'm gonna watch that. But also the cruise that we're doing, it is very port heavy. It's like a port every single day. So we're not going to be spending a lot of time, like with ship amenities and everything.
Right.
Even probably going to take 2 days or something and, just check out the ship. But so I'm going to give them another chance. But I still, even with that, I do want to try one of their newer ships, to see if I like it. So maybe the newest one, Aqua, not this year, but maybe next year or something. Give
us some time to get some sea legs and see what she all about. And tell us, report back.
Yeah. I know there are going to be some vloggers on there for the inaugural, so I'll watch it.
What's going on?
So I got a question for Kiki. Do you have a ship? It's not even a cruise line. Do you have a ship that you just like, maybe not again?
Oh, I have a ship that's definitely not again. The Carnival Paradise, y'all. Do y'all know I sailed the Carnival Paradise, and after I sailed that ship, I did not go back to Carnival for about 5 years after I took that cruise. I was like, I'm going to somebody else for a while. I need a break from y'all.
Wow.
So this is how this was. I think RJ was like 2, so we talking maybe 9-10 years ago or so. This ship did not even have a guy's burger on it. Imagine a Carnival ship that does not even have a guy's on it. So this is just to show you how, outdated it was, right? And this was before I had really gotten into like researching cruising, and that was the reason that I got into researching cruise ships. I was like, okay, clearly all ships are not made equal, because this is nothing like the ones that I've been on before. There was really not much to do. The ship was much smaller, which I'm okay with a smaller ship as long as you give me something to do while I'm on it. But they didn't have a lot of activities planned. They didn't have, a lot of the food options that you see on their ships. And I mean, I didn't expect it to have a specialty dining spots and steakhouses and all that stuff, but a guy's burger, you kind of expect to see that on a Carnival. Yeah, I don't remember if it had blue iguana. I know that some of the previous ships that I had been on had like the wok style place. It didn't have that, so it was kind of disappointing. And I think it was just because my expectations were higher than they should have been. But yeah, I, even though they have refurbished that ship, it's still one that I'm like, no, I got a bad taste in my mouth. I won't be doing that again.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little cruise. Maybe I'm a little ship bougie. # ship bougie. If I see more windows and I see balconies, I don't want to be on it.
Look here. And you gonna see them now, and them little tiny windows too.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't need that. Brandon's like, you want to say no? It's too many windows, not no balconies. That let me know right there that it ain't the strip for me.
You might be like, it's only one row of balcony. No.
4 balconies on the whole ship? Nah. I'm good.
Well, that was a fun chat, ladies. It's good to hear. I think one of the things that you all should take away, to those that are listening, though, is cruising is subjective. Everyone has their own opinion. Of course, we want you all to follow vloggers and trust us and our opinions and things like that. But we really want you to go and experience it for yourself, too, because you have to make your own determination of what cruise line is good for you and which ones are not. And then come back and tell us, because we want to know.
Drop it in the comments.
Let us know, even right now, let us know what is your least favorite cruise line. We want to hear that and why. We would love to know.
And just because you hear me say I don't like a ship, don't mean I won't sail it again.
That part. Right. So on Cruise Kibitz on March 21st, I did, and I'm on it again.
Well, I'm not getting on Carnival Paradise again. Y'all.
Okay, she said what she said. Okay,
you're not gonna make me eat my words.
Mark my words.
Right. Group cruise. Carnival.
I'm taking you with me. No. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed the conversation. I hope that you all too. But I'm wondering if Sig has anything else she want to add to this.
All I'm going to say is I think we should call this a podcast.
All right. Let's do it. Happy cruising, y'all.
Happy cruising.